Well, the announcement came a little prematurely because for some reason it leaked a little early. We were going to make an announcement on Monday. What happened is we did a search for the new police chief, and we found that we had the best qualified candidate already in the police department. So we said, maybe we should offer this job to this individual because he understands the police department. He's a smart guy. He's progressive. He has the support of the force, which is probably the most important thing. So we pulled the plug on it.
And so what would you like to say about Stevens? You know, he was assistant chief for at least a year now. So
he was. He came up through the ranks. He tested for the position of assistant chief. He has all the qualifications. He's been to the FBI Academy. He was an intelligence officer in the U.S. Navy. He's just a quality individual. He understands all the laws and regulations necessary to run a department. He's ripe for the job. He's probably the best qualified for the job.
What would you like to say about current interim chief,
Jerry
Brewer?
I can't say enough about Brewer. He is an absolute gentleman. He came in at a difficult time. He did a stellar job, and my personal thanks to him. He's just a wonderful human being. Did a great job while he was interim.
Right now it's kind of been an interesting time. A lot of different things have come out about the police department recently. What would you like to say to the public, especially right now?
Actually, this is an interesting time for police departments throughout the United States, not only our police department. For some reason, police departments have been vilified. It seems to be popular to make police departments unpopular, and I don't feel that way. Our police department is a vital, vital portion of what makes our society orderly. And our police department is full of professional individuals that get up every day, go to work, do a great job, and we just thank them for that. And we want them to continue to do that, and I think under the leadership of Stevens that will continue in the proper direction.
Do you think he's currently coming in at kind of an interesting time?
Oh, there's no doubt it's an interesting time. Like I said, it's not only interesting in Lubbock, Texas, it's interesting nationwide to be a police officer right now. And it's a difficult, difficult job. You know, we have so much communication and so many cameras watching every move that happens. So it takes a special individual with a great deal of dedication to wear the uniform and be a police officer in any city, much less Lubbock, Texas. And I just have nothing but praise for our police department.
And did the releasement of this announcement today have anything to do with it? I know yesterday or in the last few days we were kind of hearing that he was also a finalist in another city?
We didn't want him to get away. We did want him to at least interview for the position, and we knew he had the great qualifications, and we knew he had the support of the troops. It didn't have a great deal to do with it, but it did have some to do with it, yes.
What happens next for interim Chief Brewer? Does he go back to being an assistant chief?
That's probably what will happen, but I'm out of it now. It's the police chief's call to do whatever is necessary to gel the department and move forward. And I feel sure that's probably what will happen. I know they've already talked. I'm pretty sure of that anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I do ask the public to give us your support. We need your support. You've got a great police department full of dedicated young and old individuals, both who wear the uniform and who are civilians in the department that do a great job for us. Just give us your support. We need it.
What did Stevens say when you told him?
Actually, I don't believe he knew what I was doing when I was talking with him. And finally, I asked him, I said, if I ask you to not go to Wichita for the second interview, what would you say? He said, are you offering me the job? And I said, as a matter of fact, I am. He said, I'll take it. This is where he wants to be.
Anything else you can think of that's important for the public to kind of know?
No.
And just so we're all clear, you make the appointment, but the council has to ratify it.
Yes, the council does have to ratify it, and we met the deadline to get it on next council meeting, which is next Thursday. It'll be discussed in executive session, and then there's an action item to ratify the appointment.
Any concerns with it possibly not getting approved?
You know, I don't have any concerns. I'm certainly hoping that they ratify the appointment. but one never knows what can happen.
Now, to make sure technically we're clear, what is Stephen's official title at this moment now? If
He's assistant chief at this time and point.
Okay. So until he's officially ratified, he will not be chief.
That's correct.
Okay, just want to make sure. Anything else you can think of?
No, ma'am.